It's real fast. Earlier, Faithful and I were talking about every single time something good, like a walk of God, of the Holy Spirit, is done, it seems as if something will happen that will make it a testy subject. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like how I was drawing my picture in there, and it kind of would have had like a Nazi symbol on it, and I just didn't want to do that symbol on my window. But that was because they created the symbol. You giving them, you all know the infamous they created that symbol in order to mock them. Them is God, the Trinity. So they did that to mock them, right? So now look what just happened with Kanye. Like, that's why I gotta move away. I could never tell anyone. Like, y'all know how our communities are, right? I'm even one of them. And now I see why God says don't align with anyone. I get it. Because I think, like, the other day, I literally had said something like, move out the way. Me and Kanye got to fix something, fix some things in the world. But the truth is, he not, you know. Now, now to be oppositional towards Kanye is a whole new mood point. Like, if I was to sit here and tell anyone in my community the true statements of God, like the biblical understandings of God, and then, there's other people here that really know God, to know there's certain things you just don't do. And it ain't what y'all think. It's not the things they, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. But now he is a mood point. That's why I gotta move. That's why I gotta move. Right there. They're literally doing everything in their power to isolate me from my culture. Like, and when I say me, not just me, I'm talking about like the people who really love God, who ain't on just going to church, like get along to get along, go along to get along kind of people, not them kind. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying that backwards. I am saying those kind. I'm saying the lukewarm, the go along to get along people, they're fine. That's how they need all of us to be. But if you really love God and you really want to stand up for his principles and you really want to teach his ways, they seem to keep putting a mood point attached to all of the good things. Like when Trump was doing, well, here we go. When Trump got good gas prices, that's what I'm gonna say. But when he was doing good business, we'll say that. Then he came out and said something about how he's never asked God for forgiveness. Dude, I don't care if you're doing good business, but you gotta be able to submit unto my God, or you're gonna make him dormant behind you like Metatron. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they keep attaching a mood point to everything. That's what they're doing with the race. That's what they're doing with the politics. Oh, and this is what God told me to tell y'all the other day. Y'all know they practice. They've been practicing this whole takeover since the 20s, like the teens, right? Y'all do know that. It's been a practice session. Ever since the like 19 teens or whatever, certain things would happen, such as like, if like I think the with the first pandemic and they shut everything down, the swine, I mean, I think it's Spanish flu or whatnot. Well, the underground world came out of that. You know, the speakeasies, the what they don't tell you is before they put the mood point on it of the mobster concept, it was those so-called organized crime was feeding the community during the depression. Same thing with the gangs and a lot of these other things were helping. They came about because they were helping. You get what I'm saying? So they did this thing, you know, they did the Spanish flu, sat back, watched to see where would your help come from. Then they went check. Then they went with the racism and the civil rights movement, right? They're like, okay, we see they helped came this time with the civil rights movement. Oh, that started in the church. We got to destroy that. Check, right? Then uh what was the next time they did it? Oh, yeah. In the first, it was like that was in the 60s with the, you know, Martin Luther King and them came from the church. Then all of a sudden in the 80s, Michael Jackson and them came with the We Are the World. We are the children. You know what I'm talking about. And everybody was hands across America. That was in the 80s, right? Well, they literally corrupted the entire music industry where no one is saying we're the world. Matter of fact, I've been seeing memes that says, "Hey, you nice people, we're not forgiving anybody next year." So it's like they keep attaching a mood point. It's like they keep making sure there's nowhere for us to run to. And I just wanted y'all to see that. God actually been telling me to show y'all that. Like, where's the We Are the World song? It's the worst time in human history. Where is it? Right? Where's the Hands Across America? Oh no, we can't hold hands. They last time we did that, they saw that's what we did. So this time around, they gotta do a pandemic. It's dangerous to hold hands with strangers. Uh, so I just want you to see that's history. They've been doing this since the 60s. I mean, not 60s, 1916. At least. Now, mind you, I really feel like it's all the way back to 1582. But they're definitely in our generation, it's been about, 1916. And every single time they did their practice to see where help was going to come from, help ain't in none of them places now. None of them places. No church help. No We Are the World singing help. No Hands Across America help. Nope. What else they do? No uh nightclubs and community centers that are, because that's what they did back then. That's where the mobsters and stuff came from. Back in the teens and stuff. Nope. None of that. They looked to see where our help would come from and shut it down. Oh, and I wanted to tell y'all this too. Like, see, that's the thing about it too, is this is when you know that it's really from God, when they're honest about all aspects of it. All aspects. I am not gonna sit here and just like, belittle my people, No. So let's be honest, right? Here's the thing. So far from my research of, just looking at it look like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So we got to write this down too. Who all is in on this plan, okay? It is all of America, all of Canada, all right? And I'm just saying from research, just seeing who's going along to get along, who knows better and who don't, right? All of Europe, all of it. You know, I'm not so sure about Turkey. I'm just letting you know. I'm not so sure about Turkey, right? I don't know. Let's see who else. I know China's definitely in on it, right? That's a red dragon. We know that. Russia's in on it. We already know that. Uh, Philippines is in on it. How do I know? Let me tell you. Did y'all know that I think his name was Roosevelt? Yeah, go check out his black looking son that was the president or governor or something of Philippines. They in on it. Guam in on it. Uh New Zealand. Now, it looked like New Zealand gonna be the governing body. I don't know if they're gonna be safe when it don't look like they're gonna be safe when everything jump off. It just look like they're gonna be the governing. Oh, listen to that. New Z. Remember I told y'all we saw the Z earlier when we was making the Merkaba? New Zealand. Made sense. So now I'm just, crazy or not, I'm just gonna flat out say, yeah, that's gonna be the new governing body. Because that's what it looks like by the way the map is set up and stuff. They own all the countries that are gonna be okay, basically. Even though it looked like they might not be, full. No, it looked like nobody's gonna be fully okay, but it looks like they own those countries that will be okay. All right, West Africa. Oh yeah, let's go there. God said y'all was gonna be surprised. I mean, black people in on this. Tons of black people. Oh my God, it's ridiculous numbers of black people in on this plot, right? So West Africa, Nigeria is in on it. Uh, where else? I'm trying to think. Because I know Tanzania wasn't in on it, so I don't know. It looked like they got some different presidents out the way to make sure everybody in on it. So that's the reason why I ain't scared to talk about it, because everyone's in on it. We have officially been counted up and numbered. They know who's who and where everybody at. Because the truth is, do y'all realize I just named more than half of the earth? Just in saying I found a symbol from this place, a symbol from that place, a symbol from this place where I'm like, oh, if they didn't know about it, they got this symbol. If they didn't know about it, they got that. So more than half the earth is in on this. Hey, I do want to say this. I'm telling you, I'm something inside my soul telling me that these people from Mexico are running from something. Like Venezuela, the ones that's coming up there, they're running from something. I don't know. But I'll tell you this, I also found out that Mexico got the worst sex trafficking for children. It's true. I'm so hurt to say that. Now, mind you, remember, I'm from Cleveland. I used to do foster care parenting classes, and I used to do parenting classes about human trafficking. That was what I used to do. And Cleveland is a big stop on the human trafficking, you know, bandwagon. So I was really taught that Spanish people really were great with their kids. Like, we don't get no Spanish kids in foster care up here in Cleveland. Man, I went down to Mexico. Yeah, it's something different going on down there when it come. If y'all don't get down there and help them, like, take care of them kids, oh, there's something bad going on down there. That's all I care about, what's going on in Mexico. I don't care about the drug cartels. I don't care about none of that stuff. I care about what's going on with them kids. There's too many kids out in the middle of the night in tourist districts selling things at 1, 2 a.m. in the morning. So that's my bone to pick with Mexico. Yep, I said it. That's my bone to pick with them. I've been there, done that, and there's too many children selling things in the middle of the night. Little kids, 1 in the morning, emaciated. And if now that ain't nobody doing nothing about that. If you see Kanye or any of them, oh, that's about to make me cry again. Y'all want to go back to Mexico so bad and take all them kids I was seeing. But yeah, they talking shit. But ain't nobody helping them babies over there. And in the middle of the night out there with their own babies attached to them trying to eat and survive. So regardless, I don't want to hear none of y'all say y'all good till y'all stand up for something like that, you know? I'm sorry. The kids thing bothered me because I know what it feels like to be helpless. Like, and y'all making this earth feel like hell for these babies and it, dad. So yeah, I got a problem with Mexico. I got a full-fledged problem with Mexico, and that's only I ain't been to Africa or nothing like that, but I know in Mexico a whole bunch of tourists was walking past. I know a whole bunch of tourists were walking past in Mexico. I mean, I literally was trying to y'all remember I got kind of lightweight kidnapped and taken to the city when I went to Mexico. But I had to stay cool because I was with 3 people I didn't even know. So so that's my biggest regret right now. I don't like walking past kids hurting, you know? And that's one of my I had to walk past that little girl cuz I was in Cancun and I wasn't even supposed to be there. Y'all know what happened. I was kidnapped, real life kidnapped and taken to the city. Thank God my kidnappers were nice or I kept cool long enough for them not to show their true selves. But I couldn't flip out like I wanted to because of that little girl. I saw the little girl with a baby strapped to her selling roses at like 1 in the morning in Mexico. And I knew I had to stay cool because I ain't know nobody. I was by myself. I was trying to feel strong and travel again. After my husband was gone, I didn't want to travel anymore. I was scared. He was my person that made me feel safe when I travel. So when I went to Cancun by myself and I ended up being taken down, not in a bad way. I jumped. Look, y'all know my little hot tail. I done jumped in the car with some men, and then next thing I knew, the one man grabbed me by my neck, and I'm like, oh God, forgive me. I'm sorry, and made him laugh. And he let my neck go. So then the rest of the night, I was just hanging with these cool guys. But at the same point, at my biggest regret, I couldn't do nothing about that baby. So for all y'all want to talk about them having gas jets and climate change. Screw that. Go outside and ask your neighbors if they got food, dog. For real talk. Y'all caring about them and their jets. Don't get me wrong. They don't give a crap about us. Y'all know that. Y'all know all them celebrities don't give a crap about us. So why are y'all caring about them and their jets? You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, people starving right in your neighborhood, right down the hill from you, right down the damn hill. So I'm just saying right now, when you want to yell at them about driving their jets, I'ma yell at you about not spending your food stamps on the kids down the street. Cause I'm spending my food stamps on the kids down the street. Real talk. Any of them. So flat out, if you need food, call me or contact me. God, it's some scary stuff going on, y'all. And I just wanted to say that, though. Everybody stop fooling yourself. Or keep fooling yourself. Keep it up. Because in a minute, I'm going to be gone. And you're going to be right here and you're going to see the earth he opened up. He said he about to open up a fourth with a different wind. But yeah, y'all, stop fooling yourself. Wake up. Wake up. Go really help somebody. How about you do that? Go really help somebody. I mean, really help them. Don't talk bad about them. Don't sit there talking about them like, yeah, you know, she ain't got no food. She can't do this. She ain't do that. You know, that heifer was doing it. Nah. Genuinely fucking help her. Because 9 times out of 10, your oppression is what made her run from y'all like that. You get what I'm saying? Or 9 times out of 10, it was something that, because the devil prowling around lurking. But I challenge you to help her for real. Right? Or help him for real. For real, for real. Like, flat out. Not no fake help. I'm talking real help. Yeah. So, I'm sorry. I just wanted to come back and say that they've been planning this for a long time, and and I'm telling you, at least since 1582, right? At least 1582, they got the same people coming back around again. Look in the back of some of these old movies. That's why I be watching them lately. For real, look in the background. You're gonna see your current favorite, you just current, one of these movies I saw in the background, I saw, what's her name? Ariana Grande. Now, mind you, this movie when I was little, she shouldn't be in the background. They've been doing this for a while. We've been oppressed for a while. We have been in the Matrix for a while. We have been in, the TV show, what was that, V, for a while. This has been what's going on with us for a while. And I'm just saying, like, I pray we all wake up soon. Okay, I'm done. I'm done now. I just needed to say that. All right.